Hello everyone, this is the V-Man and welcome, thanks for joining. I had a really busy last week. I had some time on the Wednesday, so I did a couple of races then, I saved them. I woke up early today, made myself a cup of coffee and here I am. We are back on Lago Maggiore in Gr.3 cars as a part of a daily race B, and I am using Toyota Supra GR. This is a very good car. We all know that it has a lot of torque in a lower part of the RPM, so we need to be very careful while accelerating from a lower gears. My SR wasn't on the maximum, so this is the reason why I started first here with my average lap time. I was hoping to have a good couple of races, first races, so I can repair my SR and then to start racing in a better lobbies. Here the point is only to get away from the car behind. Of course you need a bit of luck, because this is the GT Sport. Every guy is a potential dive bomber, especially going into the first corner. But I was able to escape from the cars behind me and going into the next corner, banked corner. Guys behind started to push each other, so that's one more moment when I increased my advantage and I was safe until the end of the race, so I will finish on the first position here. Very good, my sportsmanship rating will recover, will be repaired. Going to the twisty section in the fourth and the final lap, I went a bit off the track here, too much. I was avoided with a 0.5 second penalty, but as I said, I have enough of advantage, so I will finish first here. One thing I noticed after the last update is that SR is not recovering that fast as before the update, so we need to keep that in mind. Try to stay away from the situations where you will be losing your SR. This is the first race. I finished on a good position and I need to have one more race until my SR is on the maximum again. This is the second race. I started second here behind the Swiss guy. Behind me is a Spanish guy. Swiss guy was a little bit careful here and I tried not to push him off the track. So first couple of corners we were chasing each other, Spanish guy behind us, and going into the next corner again Swiss guy was too careful. I was going wide and Spanish guy just went through like a bullet. He was like coming through, move over. Immediately he attacked Swiss guy into the next corner. I was watching that from a distance and maybe he was a little bit too aggressive. I think he nudged the Swiss guy a bit, but it's a racing. So into the next corner, Spanish guy went from the outside, pushed the Swiss guy. I don't know what happened here, so he went off the track and I am back on my second position and I was attacking the Swiss guy. Now I was trying to come really close, maybe to launch attack into the next corner. But no, he established his pace. He started to drive well, so I wasn't able to do anything. I wasn't able to come close enough to attack him. So this was the order until the end of the race. Swiss guy on a first position, myself on a second. But okay, that is a good result. Started second, finished second. So to repeat one more time, my SR will be repaired, so next race I will start in a good lobbies on a 9th position and I was relaxing myself with a song. And I was relaxing so much that I forgot to start the race, so I was late on the throttle, immediately under attack from a British guy. I was late to block him and he went on the inside a bit wide. I was trying undercut here. On the outside, a little bit of pushing. He went oversteering but managed to keep the control of the car, so I am on a 10th position. Now I lost one position, but okay, race just started. One guy went off the track and now I'm on a 9th position. I'm still trying to recover my A+ rating. I lost it 1 month ago with just a couple of races. You all know how it is. This is GT Sport. One more guy went off the track, so I'm doing nothing. I just try to stay on the track, and I improved in position, so I'm now on 8th place. Chasing British guy in front of me. Behind me is a Frenchman. He's close, he's a threat. I need to be careful. End of the first lap, going into the second. I clipped the grass here a bit, went a little bit wide. I was slow, so that was the moment when Frenchman closed his gap and he will attack me now. I was looking in my rear view mirror. He was far away for launching an attack. Guys in front of me started to push each other, started to battle, so now they are losing time. I will try to take advantage of that. I'm following them into the next corner. Frenchman was having a look, but no. Still behind me. Two British guys are fighting. Going into the next corner, long corner onto the right. On the inside, British guy went wide, so I was able to finish my move. So I'm on a 7th position now, chasing another British guy. To do the twisty section, I was playing it safe this time, wasn't going too much over the curb. Using a slipstream of a British guy. Behind me is that British guy I overtook a couple of corners ago. Into the next corner on the right. A little bit late on the brakes. I was trying on the outside, went off the track. Thankfully I had enough speed to continue with the racing. Listen to the sound of that beetle, like a trumpet. Seventh position for me, chasing with the guys, trying to defend at the same time. Second lap is about to finish. Really close racing. Guys were clean so far, as much as possible. Last corner of the second lap. German guy went a little bit wide. They bumped with the British, and I was going onto the inside, on the left, on the brakes, and I pushed the British guy, and I totally froze here. I was thinking to let him go through, but he wasn't appearing on the screen, and I decided to continue with the racing. I was apologizing after the race, and he was totally cool about it, so maybe he was braking late or early, or maybe I braked a little bit late. I don't know what happened, but I caused a mess in that corner because I decided to slow down. Eventually everything ended well. So continuing with the race, in front of me one guy has a penalty. This is a third lap now. Things settled down a bit. Fourth and a final lap, he is going to serve his penalty, and I am going to go one position up just like I did. Now I'm on a 8th position and I will finish here. So this is a third race, a little bit messy, a lot of pushing, a lot of crashing, but okay, everything ended well at the end. Lobby puts me into the 7th place. I finished on the 8th, but so far so good. I'm gaining points. And for those who don't know, I'm racing with 2 goals in Gran Turismo. First is to become an S-rated driver, and second is to set a lap time which will be among top 10 lap times on any track, no matter which one. And this is a fourth and the final race of the video. Going into the first couple of corners, a little bit messy once again. I lost a couple of positions, but race just started, so a lot until the end. Chasing Lamborghini in front of me. British guy is behind the wheel. Going into the next corner, I was looking on the inside, but no, he was defending his position very well. Still, I need to defend myself from a French guy behind me. Going towards the twisty section just before the long straight. very important to do it well. And now on the long straight, following a British guy using a slipstream. Frenchman is behind me. I was looking in my rear view mirror. I was driving just a bit defensively on the brakes, and I went wide immediately. I was now under attack of a Frenchman. We are now side by side going uphill, corner onto the left, but I decided to go full throttle, and you need to have perfect racing line here or you will go off the track, just like the Frenchman did for the moment. So far so good, 11th position. I'm establishing my pace, establishing my rhythm. You all know by now that I'm sloppy in first couple of laps until I come to my working temperature. So first lap is about to end, going into the second. On the brakes, first corner, so far so good. Nobody was turning into a dive bomber or a cannonball. Things settled down a bit now. We are just driving behind each other, but British guy once again had a little bad exit here, and I'm catching up with him. Into the next corner, he's early on the brakes, went too deep, unsettled the car. That allowed me to come really close. One guy is off the track and I decided to have a go here on the brakes. And I finished my move. That was a clean move. Over the twisty section once again before the long straight. In front of me is again British guy who has a penalty. So that is a good thing. And going into the last corner of the second lap, I clipped the grass here. Lamborghini is immediately on me, on my bumper. I'm seeing that in my rear view mirror, going on to the left, defending into the third lap, on the brakes into the first corner. Clean driving, clean race. Guys in front of me started to battle, they're losing time, so I'm coming up really close. They all went wide, started to push each other, to slide. I bumped a bit into the British guy, but I went in front. I'm on a 6th place now. Under attack from a guy from a Cyprus. So that is what is happening when you have a lot of cars in a small space. In GT Sport, almost every time in these lower lobbies some problem happens. In that situations, cars start to push each other, and when you're close to that situation, you will in most cases take advantage of that, just like I did, from a 9th position to 6th in just one corner. But now I am under attack from a car behind me. I need to defend. As always, it is very difficult when you're looking in your rear view mirror all the time, and also you're trying to follow the racing line, so you need to be focused 100%. Here I was a little bit insecure, but I was driving well enough to keep the guy behind me on the distance, but still he's very close, as you can see here. Good thing is that I'm using a slipstream from a British guy who is in front of me, so that is helping me to defend myself. Going into the 4th and the final lap. On the brakes. So far so good. And guys behind started to battle, lost some time, and I was safe now, still following a British guy, but I wasn't able to come close to attack, to do anything more than just drive behind him. So a couple of corners later I went too much off the track and I was punished for that 1 second penalty, but thankfully I had 1.7 second advantage, so I will finish this race on a 6th position. So slowly but surely I am coming back to A+ rating, on which I was 1 month ago. I am working, I don't have much time to practice, but I am doing my best. So you saw what was happening. I was gaining some points here. I'm now on 43,000 points, something like that. So that was it for today. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, click the like button. If you would like to watch or to listen some more, do subscribe. Turn your notifications on. I will try to upload 3 videos per week. That's the plan at least. You can check out my Facebook page. The link is in the description. So thanks for watching. See you next time. The V-Man is out.